What's up guys? Today, as you can tell by the title, we're talking about labels. I wanted to show you guys where we get our labels, how I do our labels, all those fun details. So the first thing, when it comes to labels, I have done ours since the very beginning. I just do it on this little thing called Adobe Illustrator. It's this little icon up here, Illustrator. This does cost money. It's $25 a month, but for how much I use it, I'll show you guys kind of like how I do it. You can just make little boxes, put in the words you need, the fonts you need, all the fun things. So that's just where I build them, how I do it. It's pretty simple. It does take a little bit of learning, but with anything, once you just start doing it, it's a little bit easier to get into. This is a fun thing that I've been working on. If you follow us on Instagram, you know we love our essential oils and we've really been getting into them. And we want to make these member cards. You become a member, then you get a JK Oils, which is what we call it, membership card, and get a discount on your juice. And the whole idea is kind of like what we eat is so important, making sure it's wholesome, real food that we're putting into our body that's alive, but also the products we put on our skin and in our environment, thinking about candles and all the toxins and fragrances that are in home products is also super important. So our motto is like, oils, juice, Jesus. Thing we stand behind is choose life. And that means like in the little things. So our juice is alive. The oils are alive. Choose life in all the decisions you make about what you think, what you consume, where you go. Living things that ultimately add up to a life full of life and not death. Anyways, if you're curious about oily stuff, essential oils, you should follow us on Instagram. I'll put all of our accounts, my personal account, JKJUICES, and Lauren's account below. And we enjoy essential oils. It's kind of one of our fun little hobbies. So Adobe Illustrator is great for designing all labels, all graphic things. The label company I've used for so many years, all the way back to like our very first official labels we got, which were I think like 3 or 4 years ago. We've used Lightning Labels. I don't know how I found these guys. I think I was just Google searching and looking for a good label company. I remember when I first was thinking about it, you can get a free sample pack of a bunch of different labels. So there's obviously different finishes, different materials of labels you can get, and they send you a sample pack of all of the ones they offer. So I remember getting that. It comes in the mail. You get to play with all the stickers and see the quality of them. That was very helpful. I remember thinking, okay, this is what I want to go with. So it's a very user-friendly website and whole process. You can kind of do it independently and know exactly what you're getting into. Then once you actually want to order, you can go on and order, and then they send you either an email proof, so they'll send you an email saying this is what your labels look like, you approve everything, and once you approve it, they put it into production and print the labels and then ship them out to you. So it can be a super hands-off, convenient way to order labels, or you can kind of talk with one of their people and it can be a little bit more in-depth, especially if you have questions and want to get it just right. So I actually really appreciate that because there's been times in the past where I'm just like, I just want a quick label, boop, boop, boop. Done, easy to go. And then there's other times where I wanted a little bit more detailed and have a specific thing, and they've always been super helpful. I've always done just the email proof. It's simple to do because they just send it in a PDF email form and you can view it. But with this past round, I did do a printed press proof, like a physical proof, which is free, you just have to pay for shipping. So these are our labels, and you can see how they come. They come with the material, and then you can kind of cut it out and actually remove it to see what it looks like. You get 2 of them. You can tell I cut these ones out to see if they would work. The pink line is just to show the perimeter. We've got a few fun ones. Our pumpkin press we're about to release, and our joy juice is just like our celebration juice. It's kind of our take on champagne, if you can tell the little champagne glasses in the back. And then our current seasonal apple cider, which is always a big deal, and people really love it. So those were the printed press proof, and then these are just like the actual labels. So this was from last year. You guys probably remember this, especially if you've been watching for a little while. We've got our warning label. We still use these for a few different items and whatnot, but here are just the big old labels. Everyone always wonders about labeling requirements, and my #1 recommendation always is to contact your local health department. They will guide you in the direction. You may have to contact the state. The state may have to contact the FDA. It's all dependent on what kind of business model you have, where you're selling, how you are set up. Every county is different, every state is different. be sure to just talk to your people. Raw, unpasteurized, non-HPP, 100% juice, cold pressed fruit and vegetable juice. So in regards to the raw, unpasteurized, non-HPP, they just have to make sure that those statements are true, which they are. The 100% juice is required. It's required on the back of ours right here, but I put it here as well just because. The cold pressed fruit and vegetable juice is also required. That is the, what is that called? That's like the identity statement or something. That is saying what exactly this product is. Keep refrigerated is required on the back as well, but I put it on the front too just because we want to make sure people are refrigerating their juice. Sweet green is like the name basically. It's what we call this item. So a good way to think of this is like Frosted Flakes. The Frosted Flakes is what they chose to name it. You'll see on Frosted Flakes like cereal box it says a grain cereal blah 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 blah, and that is the actual identity of what is actually in the box. So our identity is cold pressed fruit and vegetable juice. Our just name, like whatever we want to name this, is called our sweet green. We'll require that if the ingredient itself is USDA certified organic, it has to say organic. So all of our ingredients are USDA certified organic. So you can see organic apple, organic kale, organic lemon. We weren't allowed to put anywhere on the label like 100% organic because we are not a certified organic facility. But if our ingredient item is organic, we have to put that it is organic. It's a little interesting. It actually worked out in our favor because I wanted to list 100% organic, but they said, sorry, you can't. And then we're going through the ingredient list and she asked me, is your apple, is your kale, is your lemon certified organic? I said yes. She said, okay, you're required to put that it is organic then. So it worked out well. As our ingredients reflect it, truly, we just don't have as a facility, a certified organic facility. Anyways, those details, your state could be different. That's what ours was. Fluid ounces and milliliters, and that is required. On the back, these are a little too small. They did approve the size. My state did, but we're gonna get bigger ones just because I do think it's too small. 100% juice, keep refrigerated, shake well. The 100% juice is required. Keep refrigerated, I believe is required. Shake well, and then we've got our address, which is required, and I put on here JKJUICES is not a nut-free facility. That's not required, but we just wanted to make it known. And then the warning label, which states that our juice is unpasteurized and therefore could contain harmful bacteria that could blah blah blah. I did reach out to Lightning Labels letting them know of this video, and they did give me a coupon code for you guys. So if you're wanting to purchase some labels and looking for a good company, links below with a coupon code for you. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like this video, comment below maybe what you guys want to see as we're doing a little bit more stuff. Look, there's some new parking garage stuff going on. We've got writing. Oh, they are doing that. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.